After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. But he's got some space here, and he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. It's a fumble. Well scooped up by the defense. Down, but it heads up good to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
And a nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback.
End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Panthers.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there reviewing it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. last possession, they bubbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away?
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And the Tar Heels will crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Let's take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it. Pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he takes it at the 40. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Breaks loose at the 40. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Tiny space at the 20. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Panthers will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 25. And they bring it down to the 32 after a solid return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And Kirk gets Pittsburgh on top. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff running right. Breaks an open space. And that run produces a decent gain. A gain makes it second and medium. He'll test the right side here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Gets the first and still running. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And now the handoff. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Panthers will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He fires it down the middle. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown here. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield with the left. It is intercepted. He could go. Now the 40. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Heading left after the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And there's the handoff. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
And they'll use the ground game here. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Or hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Pitt has moved into the red zone. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Throwing off play action. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the 1st down there. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, UNC. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they've got him on the blitz.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the ball is incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Can he make it? Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Oh, here comes the reverse. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area. He decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. He breaks free. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. First down. We're going to throw the football. He'll throw it now. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. They keep him off bounds for the run. Powering through.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
First down here for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. There was no catching him that time. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their...
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Man, how about that? It's not every day you see a pick on a two-point try. And how about the attempt on running this thing back? It's essentially a free play to put 2 points on the board, so give it a shot and see if they can catch it.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll feed the back again. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Panthers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Close to the tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And the single back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. They are pouring it on now. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They stop it, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.